Hey, wives in waiting of the Wives Talk. This is your girl, Kenyatta Scott. I am your resident wife in waiting, and I am coming to you with great news, okay? So I have teamed up with the other wives, and we collaborated and decided to bring something special and unique specifically for the wives in waiting. So we wanted to bring you a series of videos every other week from now until New Year's. It is called our holiday series segment. And so what it's going to do is every other week we're going to focus on a different topic that will hopefully uplift, motivate, and educate you ladies. And we'll also have a little bit of fun along the way, okay? So the topic for today is, with Thanksgiving being right around the corner, what do you bring to the table? Are you the full meal? Or are you the side piece? So I know that there are a lot of women out there right now. They're like, girl, what you talking about? You know, like, you know me. You know that I'm the full meal. Then there are those that I have to say, check yourself, boo-boo. Really take a good look inside before you answer that question and think about, are there still a few things that are required of me? Is perhaps the reason why I am in a holding pattern, perhaps, if it feels that way, because God's not through with you yet. There's still a few things that are going through the fire that he's working on you and in you to perfect, right? So we all like visuals, right? They help us even from an early age on up. So what I'd like to share with you are some of the things that my family has required of me to cook and make for the holidays. So I have my big bag of collard greens, something that is a staple in most African-American homes. Then I also have my bag of sweet potatoes or yams. People argue and debate over which one tastes best. I'll let you be the judge. So that I have that. I have my can of half and half, my vanilla, and my lemon. So if you noticed, if you're a real cook out there, you notice that I didn't list all of my ingredients. I just listed a few of them. Now let's think about if I were to like try and prepare my greens without me having the chicken broth I normally use. Let me tell you, my family would notice and they would say, why didn't you make this the way you normally do? Something's different about this. Are you sure it's done? Are you sure it's ready? Think on that. I'm tying it back. If I had my ingredients for my sweet potato pie without the milk, how would it taste then? So when we are thinking about what do we bring to the table, are we really considering everything that God has placed in us and empowered us to be as women of God? Are we kind? Are we forgiving? Are we loving? Are we patient? Do we guard our tongues? Are we slow to speak? Think about all of these things. Are we prosperous? Are we walking in our calling? Are we utilizing our God-given gifts for his glory already so that we're setting up a good foundation for when our helpmate arrives? So there's this list of things that we require of our helpmate. Are we requiring those same things of ourselves? Are we requiring that we be already up to a certain standard before we even position ourselves in a place to be pursued? So have you done the work? Whereas when that man of God encounters you, he knows, I am going to be fed. I am going to be full. I am going to be satisfied. I am not going to want for anything else because I have a full meal. I have a meal that is lacking nothing, right? Or do I have a meal that, okay, I have the potatoes, but where's the milk? I have the lemon, but I think the lemon is kind of optional. Where's the potatoes? So you want to think about, are you consistently being this way and operating under these certain principles, morals, and values, where it's a habit already, that you have this relationship with God, that you spend time hearing what his voice sounds like for you, that you are long-suffering, that you are kind, that you are generous, that you are prosperous? Are you enacting and being all of these things before your helpmate comes that will make you a full meal, or are you just a snack? Are you something that will whet the appetite for right now, for just a moment? Are you something that's going to be hearty and stick to the bones and long lasting, and the man's going to have to unbutton his pants and sit back, pat his belly, and say, now that was a full meal. And I want the entire rest of my year, the remainder of my life, to be spent having that sort of meal with that sort of woman, right? So that is what us women of God are desiring. So I would like for you to just sit and think about, and you don't have to share with anybody because this is an introspective question, right? So there's no judgment here. There are a lot of us that are still, God's not through with us yet. And so we're working on some things. But at the same time, know yourself and know the thing. So I encourage you to pray a strong prayer. Women of God, the wives, you can do this as well because it never stops. As well as the wives in waiting. God, show me me. Show me the things that you will want to refine in me, take me through the fire, make me pure as snow, and help me to be able to be a helpmate and a blessing to my spouse. What are the things that you require of me, God? Am I taking out time for myself, investing in my self-care, and able to see and know my worth and my value? Am I a prosperous woman? Am I spending time walking and working in my purpose? Am I utilizing the gifts that God has given me so that they will glorify his kingdom, as well as be prosperous for my home? Am I a woman that knows how to honor a man? Is my fallback game strong, right? So for Thanksgiving, thank you so much, wives, for tuning in. I look forward to talking to you and conversing with you. Drop any questions, any comments. I'll be checking those later on, and I will be responding. Please give me some good feedback and let me know if this spoke to you, if this motivated anybody, if this encouraged you. I want to tell you all to stay encouraged, be encouraged. You are the full meal. As you continue to work on you and grow, so don't settle for anything less. So when you're getting those phone calls to show up at those family functions, at those Thanksgivings, as a side piece, as a fill-in, as a stand-in, you require more. And I want you to spend time with your families. And if you don't have anyone to spend time with for the holidays, look, I have a house, I have a home. Reach out to me. I love you all, wives, wives in waiting. God is not through with us yet. Be blessed. Happy Thanksgiving. And I look forward to talking to you all again in 2 weeks.